Tough talk on tolls. This week, multiple lawmakers have been speaking up about that $2.1 billion price tag for the proposed Mobile River Bridge in Bayway.
And some lawmakers have brought up the old estimated price for the entire project of $850 million. Well, they want ALDOT to go back to that number. Our Tyler Fingert has been following the bridge story for us. He's live now in the studio.
All right, so Tyler, why does ALDOT say the bridge can't cost $850 million?
Well, they say the $850 million figure was an estimate from years ago that was very preliminary. They say it didn't take into account several factors, which is why the estimated cost for the project went up nearly 150%. At 215 feet, its soaring height will make a mark on the Mobile skyline for years to come. But local lawmakers are questioning the sky-high cost to cross.
The project went from $850 million to $2.1 billion. And I think it's just fair to ask questions: how? Why?
I feel like we've got a project being pushed on us here, and I think it's time we the people stand up and say no.
There's been a renewed push to have the project scaled back to the initial estimate of $850 million, but ALDOT says that number was preliminary. Since 2014, they've done more studies and found that the $850 million figure really should have been $1.4 billion. Add in a new Bayway and other work, you get ALDOT's estimate of $2.1 billion.
If I don't satisfy the Federal Highway Administration, there will be nothing.
Rebuilding and raising the Bayway has been a huge sticking point. ALDOT says it will cost $350 million to do that. Lawmakers and those against the toll have questioned why it's necessary, some even saying it's not legally required.
As an engineer, I'm held to a standard of care, and this is the standard of care.
It's great if you live in a perfect world and you can say, hey, we can make all of these requirements and this is what we'd love to do. Everybody would love to do that. But to charge the people to try to live in this perfect world, that's not feasible.
When we say to you that we believe the Bayway has to be widened and raised, that's based on years and years and years of experience of dealing with the Federal Highway Administration.
Tonight, a federal official tells me a state must select a design that reflects risk for structures that encroach on floodplains. Tonight, it's unclear if that means the height of the Bayway must be raised or if it's just a recommendation. We're still waiting for clarification tonight. Live in the studio, Tyler Fingert, Fox 10 News.